just mute your microphone. Abdelahad Keta. And okay, I think we are ready to start. First, I have already participated. Bravo, Mustafa, great. I don't know if you have participated in another event with me or not, but we're going to start. First, I want to present myself, guys. My name is Tatyana Trifonova. I'm a jazz artist and as well self-development transformational coach. I've passed many trainings in the last 10 years with trainers from all over Europe, from all over, even from Africa and from the States. The biggest programs that I've been part of is the full 3 levels of the Essence Seminar of Dr. Menisius III, all educational and foundational courses of Natalia Kubilkin in Bulgaria, Happy Woman Academy, and as well I have a certificate as a unlimited brain relief therapist. So I create my own programs. I do not work, I can say like anybody else, because I create my programs by experience, but by all that I have learned. And the one that we are gonna be working on today is the beginning of my new course. It's one of my very foundational programs that is called Wishing One, Life Without Boundaries. Hello, Amira. I see another people trying to enter. Okay, so I create my own programs, and we will start with the beginning of the course right now, but I just want to I just want to settle a few rules about the webinar right now. Keep your microphones muted, unless if you want to say something, just raise hand. If you know how to raise hand, use the chat. It's only me seeing the chat, so nobody, of course, in the participants, so nobody else after is gonna be seeing what you want to ask me. And I'm open for any kind of questions. My only ask is during the full program, during this 1 hour that we're going to spend together, there will be a few exercises. Just trust me and follow the process and do the exercises with me. Are we okay with that? I cannot see if someone is saying yes. Hopefully. Okay. So this first program that I created is called Wishing One, Life Without Boundaries. It's about finding, locating, and separated from negative belief systems that stay in the subconscious. First, I will, yes, Mustafa, okay. First, I want to show guys, this maybe most of you know, but I want to show quickly how our brain works. I hope you see this, okay? If we say that this is our brain, we operate all the time in 3 different levels: conscious, subconscious, and non-conscious, okay? Conscious mind, subconscious mind, non-conscious mind. What is the difference between these 3? The first one, the conscious one, it's operating only when we are awake, okay? This is everything that we do with intention. Everything that we use our mind to do with intention, and what is specific for the conscious mind, that it's running with 40 CPIS per second. What does this mean? System processing information per second, it's 40. So the things that our brain in a conscious mind, it can proceed with the speed per second, it's only 40 objects, 40 bytes of information it can proceed with our mind consciously. What's happening around subconscious? Subconscious is all our programs that we learn from childhood, from 0 to 7, sometimes from 0 till 15, and they run in us as automatism. Say yes if you know what I'm talking about, or just raise hand like this. I will know that you have heard something like this anymore. Okay, Amira? Okay. So subconscious is running, and non-conscious, they are running 100% of the time. Doesn't matter, are you awake or are you sleeping? Okay? Are you awake or are you sleeping? Your subconscious mind and your non-conscious mind are still going. The programs that we have in subconscious, they run on automatism, and there is stuck everything from how do we brush our teeth, till how we react on fear, till how we drive a car. Maybe how many of you have driven a car if you have the driver license, and sometimes you talk on the phone or we talk with another person or you think about something and you have reached the destination without even know how this happened. How did I go? You didn't pay attention on the road, but your subconscious with the programs talk about how to ride a car, to drive a car, it got you there. This is again a program stuck here. So I can say that really most of the programs that we have stuck here are very profitable. Without them, non-conscious, what do we have here? Here we have all programs that come with us from our ancestors, from our family line, from the society around us, and as well what is happening in what we have from experience. It doesn't matter positive or negative, everything is stuck here, subconscious, non-conscious. What is specific about these two? They first are running 100% of the time, and second of all, it's running with speed 20,000 K, 20,000 SPIS, system processed information per second, 20,000. What does this mean? If you on a conscious level, you say something, and in the same time about what you say, there is a responsible program coming from down, your reaction will, with the speed of 20,000 K, will cap on the 40 that you have on top, and will just swallow it. And in the most of the time, this is amazing, because while talking on the phone, while chatting with somebody, if there is a frightening situation in front of you while you are driving a car, your subconscious with the 20,000 K will make you put the brake. Will see this problem coming from behind you, it will make you stop. So subconscious and unconscious are great things, I can say. But where the problem can come, let's say that on a conscious level, you say, I want money. I want to be rich. I want to be rich. I want to be successful. Stuff like this. But in your non-conscious line, here in your ancestors, for example, right now I will tell you true story, something that really, really happened. I have a friend of mine that this is part of her family line, and it was bothering her life after. So she had a grandfather that they were she's from Russia. They were very, very rich. He was very, very rich. And he was married with a wife and 9 children, because we are talking about generations before. And then it came the Red. They came in Russia, and they suddenly entered to his house, and they took all his property, all his money, all his things, all his businesses, everything he had. And this person, he simply, like, he had no idea how to handle life from now on. Right there, he had a heart attack and died. What happened with the family line after? All people after, they were struggling with money, because here on a non-conscious, they were studying a program saying it's not okay to be rich. Money are bad for you. You can die. It's bad for your health. It's bad for your life. It's dangerous for you to have money. So on your conscious mind, you might say, I want success, I want money. But if there is a program stuck here saying this might cause you a problem, with the 20,000 K coming on top of you, on top of your head, you have no chance until you locate and separate from this belief system. Do you get what I say, guys? One hands up. Another example. Rusumaka, yes. Another example I will give. Let's say that you want love. I say, I want to be in love. I want to be with the perfect person for me. I want us to live in happiness and to love each other and to trust on each other, and etc., etc. But when you were a kid, subconscious, you were seeing maybe 2 parents that are supposed to be loving each other, but they make they are fighting, they are cursing. One of them, it maybe be living, and you have seen people suffering that are supposed to be in love, and are treating themselves bad. And here, what can stay? It can stay love equals pain. So all these programs, they can stop. This program as well will stay, no, you might want love, but in some point, this will bring you pain in your life. This will bring you pain in your life. So no, I'm not going to let you have this desire. You get my point? These kind of programs, most of the time, we are not even aware of. When are they actually, thank you, Rosemaha, when are they actually appear? I'll give an example. It's one thing, I think I made it in the promo. It's one thing to say, I want a relationship. And it's completely other thing to say, I want a relationship with this kind of person, that it's this successful, that it's looking like this, that have this education, that treats me like this, and and to start this relationship in 3 months, for example, or in a month. Then is the moment where all the bugs in the system, when you know specifically what you want, the bugs in the system, they can start pumping up. I am not good enough. I don't deserve for some reason. I am too ugly. I'm not successful enough. I don't have enough money to support a family. For a woman, the men, they will want only to use me, etc., 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 etc. Okay? So all these kind of bugs, they can start pumping up when you know exactly what you want. The full course that I've created, it's already registered. It's nearly 7 hours. And it's about exactly locating and separating from these belief systems. But the start of it, we will do today together. So thank you for participating with me. And it's exactly this that, guys, I will help you to do, I will teach you how to do today. And I know for many, many people, it's needed, this teaching. How to write your wishes correctly, how to find exactly what you want in order your bugs in the system to pump, and you can work on them and separate from them after. Because quite frankly, nearly 95% of what we have stuck in subconscious and non-conscious, it's not even ours. It does not come from us. And once we locate from where it is coming, we can separate from it and put whatever we want to have in it. Okay? Thumbs up. We're ready to go? I don't know. Thank you, Mustafa. Yes. So let us begin. First, I want to say that how many of you know people that when you ask them what they want and they start telling you what they don't want in life? And I don't want this, I want to be happy. And when you ask them what happy looks like, okay? And as well, how many of you are thinking or know people that does not allow themselves to wish for anything or to ask for anything? And it's like the word dream, it's forbidden, and wish is forbidden, and to ask is forbidden. They have goals. What's my problem with the goals? I will tell you, even though I use goals in my programs as well, but I'll tell you what, in general, it's my problem with goals. Goals we put on things that generally we, with our conscious, believe they are possible. So we make the steps 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 to achieve it. Because this in our head, it's already possible for us. You get my point? And if you treat all that you want only as goals, you, from the beginning, you just put out all these things that you might actually want and have after, but right now they seem impossible for you, just because they are negative sabotaging systems that were telling you this is impossible. Okay, so in today we will start actually making it possible again. After in the course there is a special exercise exactly to bring back the possibility to ask, that especially for people that had this program forbidden. I have in Bulgaria people like this that contacted me after the start of the course to tell me I cannot even start making my exercises because when I was a kid, we were quite poor, and for me was forbidden to ask anything. And so to be good kid, to not bother the parents, I am used to not ask anything, and right now for me it's difficult even to start. So there will be such thing after all. But okay, this is my point, that right now today, the thing that we're going to do is that we will write wishes in order to find and locate after this bugging system that starting subconscious. First, there are rules on which we're going to do this. First rule, that this is going to be things that you will write by hand, not by laptop, by hand on a paper. So after today's webinar, be prepared to write by hand. Why we are writing by hand? Okay, a little bit of science and facts. Dr. Gail Matthews from the Californian Institute, he have discovered and announced many years ago that every time when people write down by hand a wish, this increase the chance of this wish happening with 42%, because it's becoming like a blueprint to the brain, and it's activating one other system that I will explain after. Power of mind, exactly, okay? So every time when a wish is written down by hand, this increases the chance of happening with 42%. How great is that? Who want to do it? If you know that by writing down, I'm happy that I have 1 million, increase the chance of you actually having 1 million. Would you write it down by hand? Some thumbs up, some down, someone to say yes or no. If this is not something that Mustafa, yes. So if you know that this is something that is going to increase your chance of having it, why would you forbid yourself of doing it? The second reason for which we will be writing down wishes is that consciously, or actually as well subconsciously, every time when we write down something, in our brain, it becomes a plan, steps, how it is going to happen. Very often, this comes even subconsciously. We don't realize this plan, but it's when we know exactly what we want, then we can make it as a full picture. It's like an architect to a place, or a designer of a place, that is gonna and say, okay, I want this kind of table, I want 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and whatever you want to have in your home. When you know specifically how to be, then you can actually have it. Just want a home, God knows what is going to bring you. If you are not precise of what you want exactly, what it can bring you, it's like you are in a boat and the waves left, the waves down, waves left and down. In Bulgaria, we have this funny expression: if you don't have a course, where are you going? You're like a shit in a sea. Sorry for the expression, but it's very popular. So the waves left and down, and you don't ever go wherever you want. Once you put a direction, then you can. And the last and most valuable reason for which we're going to be writing wishes down is the magician that we have in our brain. This is my favorite part of the course, called RAS. Do you know what RAS is? This is reticular activating system. This is something that each one of us is born with. God, with his generosity, gave it to us. Just we, many years, did not know how to use it. Reticular activating system, this is a neurological network that it's in our brain, in this part of the brain, that it's responsible for the subconscious mind, and it's actually working as an attention filter. This is something that we all have. Have you ever happened to you to like some brand of a car or some color of a car and to start seeing it everywhere after? Ever happened to somebody? Just to like something? Me, Mustafa, yes. I remember years ago, I liked, not even years ago, last year, I really liked one brand, Jeep, this American brand that I didn't hear about before at all. Since I like this brand and I paid attention, so this was my focus filter, I started seeing the brand everywhere. Where I moved, where I turned my head, Jeep, everybody, everywhere. So this is the RAS, reticular activating system, that is going to make you, without knowing why, to turn on the right moment, to start talking with the right person, to turn out the page on the right place, that is going to bring you to where you have pointed that you want to go. I want to tell you guys quickly, how I discovered myself RAS. It was magical thing, and right after we will start with exercises already, because we don't have a time to lose. So I will tell you how I discovered RAS. It was maybe 2011. I was reading John Cahill's book, Mind Power. Someone said Mind Power, Power of Mind, yes, Helen. So 2011, I was reading Mind Power. I was in Bulgaria of John Kehoe. And I can tell you that in this moment, I was financially very bad. I was not satisfied with what I was working. I was already performing. I was working with music, but I was working in local places with folklore music. This wasn't satisfying for me. I had other dreams. So there, in this book, there was an exercise that it was saying, if everything is possible, what would you wish for right now? And there were certain rules on how to make the wish exactly. I said to myself, okay, I don't lose anything, so why not? And I remember after that, I took a small piece of paper and I wrote, I'm so happy and thankful that I'm already living, pay attention, a 5-star hotel. It was what I wanted at this time. That I spend my weeks at the beach, my days at the beach, my evenings in the jazz bar, and I'm performing in the jazz bar only 3 hours per evening. My favorite English music, jazz music, and I'm paid more than 1,000 euro for this. I can tell you that back then for me, 1,000 euros was something huge, honestly. Back then, I think I had a salary of something like 300 euro in Bulgaria. And this was the average salary actually at that time, 10 years ago. And for me, 1,000 euro, I was like, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be great. Doesn't anybody of you have this feeling? So when I was writing this wish down, it was the first time I was writing anything like this. I was thinking, this is like, wow, this is impossible. All the bugs I had there. But let's try it. And then I put this small piece of paper back in the book, and I completely forgot about it. 3 years later, 2013-14, I was already traveling. My RAS found its way. I was already traveling. And in 2014, I went back to Bulgaria just to find out this small book when I was just handling my things in the room, just to find out this piece of paper. And I was like shocked because I completely forgot about it. I swear to God, this is a true story. And I was just coming back from one of my first contracts in Morocco. That was in this white hotel, you know, the big white hotel in Tanger called Farah. It's on top of the city. I spent 6 months contract there. I spent all my days at the beach. I was performing 3 hours a day in the jazz bar there. It was great experience. And I was taking more than 1,000 euro for this. So whatever I have written, it came to me 3 years later. And I was like, not even so much shocked that it happened to me, but that I wrote it before. And I was like, how did this work? What did this happen? I went back to the book. I started searching. And this is how I found RAS, reticular activating system. I will tell you that right now I materialize honestly very fast. January last year, because I have rituals that I will give you guys as well. January last year, 3rd, 4th of January, I wrote another wish because I have a wish list that I make in between 3 months and a year, I have new ones. And I remember that in January, I was writing, I want, in what kind of a place I want to live, that I want to live in a house. Back then I was living in an apartment in Temara. So I said, I want to live in a house, to be in the city Rabat, to be in a communicative place, to have a garden, to have this and that, to have a piano in the living room, to have these kind of things. 3 months later, I was living in this room, in this house, actually. 3 months later. Now I even materialize more fast than that. What is the difference between the 3 years at first, the 3 months later, and now much quicker even, that happened? That the difference is that I now know how to put out the blockages, so these things, to find them and to put them out, so these things to come to me faster, whatever I want. Is it relationship, is it money, is it business, is it whatever I want? And this you can do too. Everybody can, if just know the rules. Okay, so ready to start with the exercises? Some thumbs up. Ready to start this brain of ours to work. Okay, we have a few hands up. Okay, so I'm happy you participate. And I'm happy to be with you guys. Do you hear me? Yes, you hear me, apparently. Yes, speaker view. I'm just checking the systems. Everything is there. Everything is working. Now I want to say, what are the two things that normally appear when the people need to start writing wishes? First, quite frankly, they don't know what they want. Maybe happened to you. Very often the people, they see someone said, I went to Sahara Desert. So yeah, it looks cool. So I would like to go too. Yeah, but if this is not vibrating with you from a linear level and just seems cool to you, it's not your thing. People don't know how to locate what is their thing exactly. And second thing that it can be, it's that even if people know what they want, very often they don't know how to write it down correctly and specifically in order the attraction to start working. These two things, we will work today on them. First, even before starting, I will put a description of two things: specific wish, specific want that you want, specific wish, and non-specific wish. What's the difference? Non-specific wish, I want a table. Okay. Specific wish, I want round table for 6 people from brown wood with 4 legs. To receive it, to find it on that price, to be in a shop that it's gonna bring it to me. They will have this service to bring it to me, and I will have it and will buy it in 1 month. Okay, this is already specific, very specific. You know what you want till when you want to know it, etc., etc. So these two we will practice. About the first one, I want you guys to stretch yourself, to stretch yourself and start treating everything that you want in life, whatever my capacity, Mustafa, whatever my capacity. I don't understand the question. If you want, put microphone up, your face is not going to be seen, or just explain me more, whatever my capacity. I don't understand. What do you mean about it, Mustafa?
Okay. Yes, it was just related what you say. Whatever my capacity is, my capacity in time, money. Means it's we have a limit of our wishes or not?
No.
It depends about our capacity.
Okay, the only limit that you can, the only limit it can come from you. You can limit yourself for your RAS, reticular activating system. Do you ask for 1 million or you ask for 10 dirham is the same for your RAS. It's just the bugs in your system, that make the difference. For your reticular activating system, there is no difference. Do you want a pen or do you want a car? The only things that make it possible in process is your own belief system that it's stuck in your subconscious and unconscious. Okay, so there is no limit. The first exercise that I will give you guys as a homework, because I always give homeworks, is to write down 100 non-specific wishes. So not very well described. Non-specific wish, what did we say this is? Just a table. So write 100 things, take 2-3 days if you need. Some people can write it down right away. Some people might need 2-3 days to unblock and start writing. So everything to be treated as a wish. I want a good tea. Okay, I want this tea, not a good tea, I'm sorry. I want jasmine tea, for example. I want to eat gambas. I want to meet that person. I want to go in that coffee. And it's not specific. I want a present. I very often receive flowers like this. If you have seen me, guys, whoever is a friend with me in Facebook, because I don't post such things in LinkedIn, but in Facebook, like quite often, every 1-2 weeks, there is someone bringing me flowers, but this is in my wish list. What can I do? People just It naturally happens because it's allowed in my system. So you can put whatever you want in your 100 non-specific wish. So I will send you guys after the homeworks, one of which, the first one of which is to write down 100 non-specific wish. I know that for many, many people, this might be a problem. And many people can be stuck around number 20. Just because their program saying it's bad to want, it's bad to ask. All right. So all these things I might give you guys for free as well. One other part of the course that it's exactly for unblocking this part. It's very, very deep NLP practice for bringing back opportunity to ask. I will think about it and might send it to you guys after. Just let me see through to where we are. Okay, so before starting writing the specific wishes, I want to make just a slight meditation. I will try to put some music up, just very, very tiny, not to bother you, but just to make you in a mood. So just profit with me, the system, and try yourself in the next following 3 minutes. We'll make a small, like a meditation, just to open yourself for about what is that I want. I will guide you. We'll put just a little bit of music, just a second. Because I'm on a headset, I don't know, guys, do you hear the music at all or not? Just hands up or not, or down. Okay, people hear the music. I hope you still hear my voice. Okay, second question, please. We can share our wishes, hopes with other person. I will answer you after the practice. Mustafa, I will answer you and pay attention with what I'm gonna say after. So now just let's take 3 minutes in which you stay alone with yourself. And I know that I'm gonna tell you that it's better if you close your eyes. It's gonna be much more profitable for you if you just close your eyes for a second. And I know that people that they love each other, they love themselves, they will close their eyes sooner. So just breathe in and breathe out. And once again, breathe in from the nose, breathe out from the mouth. And third time, breathe in from the nose. Just relax a little bit your heartbeat and listen to my voice. And I want you now to imagine just for a second that with you have happened one miracle. Amazing word, miracle. Just don't stop breathing during the practice. I will repeat, breathe from time to time, because when people are sometimes stuck and the subconscious does not want to accept something, you will stop breathing. So then the brain is not accepting. I will repeat you from time to time to breathe. So again. Okay, increase the sound of the music, please. Okay. So I want you to just imagine for a second that with you happened one miracle. The miracle in which everything is possible. Everything is possible. And now suddenly you will start a day of yours that is going to be your dream day. If your biggest wish is to be successful, to have money, to have a girlfriend, to have a boyfriend, to be in a happy family, to have kids, to whatever there it is, to be in a good relationship, to have friends. Now, in this miracle that is going to happen to you right now, it's possible. So just how your day will look like when this miracle have happened to you. Breathe in, and when you breathe out, you will feel yourself how you wake up in your head on this day of miracle. Do you wake up in the same bed as you normally live? Or maybe you're in another place, or maybe you're in another city, or even in another country. Just allow yourself, everything is possible. This is your miracle happened. With you have happened this miracle. Look around the room. Are you alone in the room, or maybe there is someone there with you? How the bed looks like, how the windows looks like, how the carpet on top of your feet looks like. You will open your wardrobe, how they look like. How is your home looking like? Maybe it's a house or apartment. What you will be working during your day, how you will spend your day. Are you working something? Everything is possible. This is your dream day. What are you working if you're working something? In this time when everything is possible. How are you gonna spend your day? Where are you gonna go? What you're gonna see? Are you meeting up with friends in the afternoon? Or you maybe are in a soft beach somewhere with a book. What is this perfect day for you? The day where everything is possible. Very good. Then now, slowly you go to the evening. How are you spending your evenings? What do you see? What do you smell around you? Are you alone or are you with people? Maybe with friends or with a loved one? How do you feel in your evenings? Are you satisfied? This is your miracle day. And now I want you slowly to go back to bed, maybe alone or maybe with your loved one, or whatever there it's going to be pleasing you in your miracle day. Just breathe in and breathe out, okay? All right, so now you can fall asleep again, knowing that your miracle day has actually happened. You had it. And slowly you can come back to here and now. Okay, I stopped the music already. So you can wake up again, guys. You have dreamed about different things, I'm sure. I know what I have dreamed about. Okay. Was there a happy feeling or a sad feeling? What have happened with you when you found what is exactly what you wanted, your dream miracle day? I can tell you guys that if there is a different position in the body, that's something that you felt different when you were in this another state, in this miracle day, that have nothing to do with your reality now. Wonderful exercise. Thank you, Mustafa. I have to tell you guys that when I first made this practice, it was more than 10 years ago in my very first self-development seminar. We were like 300, 400 people in a whole room. I couldn't make it. I was so blocked that I couldn't even imagine another reality about, different than the one that I was in. And I was crying that I cannot even imagine it. So all of you that have succeeded to put yourself in for just a few minutes for this other environment, this means that your wishes are already coming and they are possible for you. So now it's I will answer quickly Mustafa, and then we will go to the second exercise today. we can share our wishes, hopes with other person. Okay. My answer here is very specific. It's very important with whom you are sharing your wishes with. Most of the time, I would say no. I would say no. Unless the person you trust as you are. And you know that this person loves you deeply as you are. Otherwise, as strange as it sounds, I would say do not share. I have my reasons about. I'll give two things. First, you have to know that if a wish comes to your head, certain wish comes to your head, and you do nothing about it, surely it's gonna the same wish, the same ideas, they come to the heads of many people. Okay. And it's the people that will realize it is the ones that will take that will have the power in them. So when you have a certain idea or a wish, you have like a responsibility. God gave you this gift, and you have a responsibility to do something about it. Because if you don't, someone else will do it. I remember it was a few years ago. I wanted again to change my apartment from one to another. I wanted to have a big balcony with a gorgeous garden and something, and I did nothing about it. A few months later, a friend of mine, her name is Ilham, she found herself new. She had her rental place, but she found a new one. She suddenly had the idea to move suddenly, and she was living exactly in the last floor as I wanted, with the big balcony as I wanted, with the flowers as I wanted. I was like, oh my gosh, she's living with in my apartment, just because I did not do anything about it. So first of all, whenever you have a wish or idea, God gave you this gift, so you're responsible to do something about it, or someone else will. Okay, even common wish. Now I'm going to the second part. Be aware that very often, when you share your wishes with people, especially with your close circle, like parents and friends that know you, if the wish is about to change drastically, they will react on you based on their incapability to have your wish for them. Do you understand what I mean? So about friends and family, I will say be very careful, because from there you might hear and receive the most big stop and the most big naysayers, and you will hear the most big things that will tell you this is not happening, this is not okay, this is not happen, this is, you cannot do it, it's not possible, other people lost when they try to do it. You get my point? So you can share your wish, but as I said, with people that you trust, that they will be supporting you. Find these people that they will push you towards, which quite often are not part of the family, are not part of your friends. Many of them will know that if you change, if you start changing your life, this will make them feel, I am not doing enough. Okay, so for me it's more secure if this person stay where it is right now, because if it start developing, I'm not going to be feeling okay because I do nothing and he's developing. Okay, so very often, unfortunately it is, even our friends, we need to be careful. So far I think I have only maybe two, three people in my life at all with which I can share freely everything that it's in my mind and in my soul and in my heart, and all my wishes and dreams and whatever. 2 or 3, I don't know how it's with you guys. And quite frankly, none of them is from, okay, only one of them is from my family, and one is from, and 2 are from my friends. Okay, so be very careful with who you share your wishes. I'm talking about precious wishes. We're not talking about, I am creating a company, would you like to come and to make it together? This is a common thing already. Or you find your girlfriend, for example, and of course that with her, if you wish for kids, it's a very good idea to share with her. Okay, so now we go to the one very, very wonderful part of the webinar, because I have done it already 2 times in Bulgarian. Okay, guys, now we will finally start writing wishes. The exercise is called the boss's boots, the boss's shoes. In this case, the boss will be you, and the universe that is going to bring you whatever you want using your RAS, it's going to be me. Okay, so this exercise will teach you how exactly to make specific wishes, the one from which you will be able to start putting out your negative belief systems. Okay, so here you focus. We came to the very, very big point. Okay, first, there are a few rules that the wishes need to be. They need to apply to certain rules. Okay, first, they need to be very specific. They need to be measurable. They need to be about you. You cannot wish about other people. I want this other person to be healthy. I want this other person to be successful or to not be successful. It's not working like this. It should be about you. To be accessible, as I said, or to be possible, but possible in a more open way. I mean, if you wish, I want world peace for tomorrow, from tomorrow to be served to me. How exactly world peace, the universe is going to bring it to you. Okay, so logically possible. Like when I said open possible, everything that might not be even possible for you, but it's possible in general. Okay, this is okay, already okay. And the last thing that it should be, this wish, is to be measurable in time. So this is what we're going to exercise right now. And we'll use our RAS activating system, the attention filter, that will use the road after how to bring it to you. Just a second. Okay, so we start the exercise. I hope you're ready, guys. Just one hand up. So like this, I know. Okay, we see some hands coming. So you imagine right now that you are a boss of a company. Okay, you are a boss of a company and you're going to work, but it's a casual Friday. Okay, it's casual Friday, so you're with a sportive suit, you're with sneakers, and you're going to the office. But suddenly, they call you, someone calls you and tells you that at 6 p.m. in the evening, pay attention, 6 p.m. in the evening, you have an official cocktail that you need to be part of. It's just part of the job and you were not aware. Okay, it's 10 a.m. The cocktail is going to be at 6 and you are full with meetings. In your office, you have a costume or a dress if you're a woman, okay? But you don't have a backup of shoes. These cocktail nice shoes that you will need for the costume or the dress you don't have this. But you have an assistant. In this case, the assistant is me. You're full with bookings. You cannot go and do anything about it, but you have an assistant. And the exercise is that you decide that you're gonna ask your assistant to buy you the shoes that you need. Okay? So me, the assistant, unfortunately, right now, I'm not in my desk and you are entering a meeting. So you have a few minutes just to write me down a small piece of paper from which I should know what do you want from me. Remember, you need to enter the meetings, you need the shoes, and you have decided to ask your assistant to buy it. Okay, so I want you right now, using the rules that were spoken, just be free, just start texting in the chat. Use me now. I will help you guys to write me down as the assistant this letter that you will leave for me, from which I should understand what is that you want from me. Ask me to buy you shoes. Remember that whenever you ask your wish need to be very specific, need to be measurable, need to be in time specific, need to be possible, need to be about you. Okay, so just write me down here in the chat what kind of shoes you want me to buy for you. Take a minute, be free, just write down in the chat what kind of shoes that you want from me. The universe, does not know. Okay, hi Tatyana, please, urgent need shoes for tonight, size 7, black stiletto, high heels, no more than $150. I prefer you go to the mall directly, thanks a lot. Okay, this is great. I see that your wish is very well made, Amira. It's for tonight, but you know, tonight it can be 8 p.m., it can be 9 p.m., it can be 10 p.m. You know, I finish work at 4. I can go first to the movies, and then on my way back, I can bring you the shoes. I mean, and you're gonna receive them too late, maybe. Black skillet. Otherwise, it's very, very nice written wish. But you need simply to add here by which time, okay? Mustafa, would you like to buy for me a shoe size 40, class urgently, less than 15 minutes? Wow, 15 minutes from 10 p.m. till 6. Okay, I'll do. Would you like to buy me? And if I say no, I mean, you're the boss. You are the person that it's ordering to me. I'm your assistant. I will do whatever you want. Shoes, black shoes, size 40, class. What is this class? Urgently less than 15 minutes. I am not, if you ask me, do I want or not want? I'm a not want. Okay, urgently less than 15 minutes. So what? I don't understand the message. I mean, should I fly or? I mean, your event is at 6 p.m. Your event is at 6 p.m. By which time is that you want the shoes to come to you? I don't know that if I, for 15 minutes, can go somewhere to find you black shoes, size 40. Do you have a favorite brand? I will ask Mustafa, because I can as well bring you, I don't know, sportive black shoes. If you have a certain brand and things that you like, or a model that you like, you should specify to me. Otherwise, I might bring you, you know, these black men's shoes, size 40, that are with a heel like this. They are the country shoes. I can bring you something like this. Be more specific when you ask. Okay, Rosumaha, I would be grateful if you could buy me a pair of high heels, black, patent leather with red stole, size 36. I need it at 7:30. Great, you're taking it. Champion. Rosomaha, champion. High heels, black, patent leather with red. So, okay. About for Mustafa and Rosomaha, guys, you have forgotten something that is quite important. Payment. There is no budget. I mean, I can buy you guys shoes for 100 dirhams for the official cocktail, or to go over price in 300. And as well, do you expect me to pay them? For you, at least card leave me or something, money you leave me. Mira left me $150, which was great. I mean, she said not more than 150. Just please, guys, leave me the money, or leave me the card to buy these things. With what to buy it? From my pocket. I might not have $150 with me, or any kind of. And also it depends of assistant. No, it depends on how you ask. If you ask correctly, Mustafa, I'm responding to you. If you ask correctly, everybody will know. So I will repeat the rules again to be specific. Like I will just choose brand black stiletto, high heels, number 7, size 6. It's very specific. I know the model, I know the size, I know the color, I know the, okay, it's very specific. To be measurable, to be something about you. Very good. To be achievable. So like there was a request to be 15 minutes. For 15 minutes, am I going to fly? I mean, leave me at least 1-2 hours to do it, to be possible. Okay, and to be up till which time? So you got it very well, up till 5:30 to be there for me. Great, great. So I think you got the exercise. You just follow the rules. And now I want you guys, I want us just for a few minutes to take, just to practice with your own wishes. Use me when I'm here with you. Just write some wishes of yours. I leave you $200. Use it and buy coffee for yourself. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So generous. I'm so happy. Just write me some wishes of yours. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Just ask, and I will do my best just to correct you if there is a correction needed. Just to catch it quickly how to happen. Just use me when I'm here. It doesn't matter. Is it about money? Is it about love? Is it about success? Is it about friendship? Whatever it is that you desire. Just write something down and I'll try to help you. If there is small correction needed, just to know how to take the pattern, how to do it after by yourself with the other wishes. I give you a minute for this, whoever will be so, how to say, not free, the word is not free, but brave to write a wish down right now in front of everybody. No worries, no one will steal your wish right now. We all want the same things, love, money, and success, and happiness, and just they measure for us in different way. Okay? And until I give this minute for somebody to be brave enough to use me as a help, I will give you the next homework. The next homework, write down 10 specific wishes. I advise you even to use from the meditation what was in your mind, your perfect day, the day that you have had. I will tell you guys that all of you that you subscribe, that you are with me tonight, and actually there are many more that subscribe, but they're from a different time zone and it's difficult to be live, so they will watch on the record. There will be a record and I will send it to you. So if you want to redo some of the practices or to redo the small meditation that was 7-10 minutes, just you can repeat it to find yourself where and how you can which are your exact wishes. So the second homework is, please write down 10 specific wishes of yours, and these 10 specific wishes with 100 non-specific to be on a paper. I don't need to look them, it's for you. But just, okay, say I want to see the Rasumaha thing. Okay, I'll be thankful to take the exam of June 27th when I get 16, 19 topics. I write enough for an excellent grade, and I feel happy with myself after my work. Okay. For me, from the start, I will be grateful. Okay, this I will be, big no. If you put something in the future, it will always stay in the future for you. I am so grateful that already is a different thing. I'm so grateful for that already. Or directly, I want. Let yourself to ask, let yourself to want, but don't put it in the future. I will. I want to take the exam on 27th of June when I I write enough for an excellent grade. It's okay. I write enough for an excellent grade. I don't like this. I write enough for and I write and receive an excellent grade. this is going to be better working. Because what about if you write very much enough for an excellent grade and your professor, it's sorry to say for a bad word that is coming to me, and didn't wake up with the right leg this day and just put you a bad note, even though you did it well. So the wish, slight changes. No, I will, and I write enough and I receive an excellent grade. And I feel happy with myself and my work. About happy and myself and my work, this can be even without, I can even ask the question, would you be happy with yourself and your work, even if you don't have the excellent grade? Okay, schvánach, благодаря. I received it in my language. Okay. Mary, I want to earn 50,000 from the next month. I share it with you if you want to be my coach. My coach? Coach? I mean, is this a coach? Okay. Masoud Himeri, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce it correctly. Okay. I want to earn 50,000 what? Cents, euros, dirhams. This is the first thing that you need to check to change. Second, dollars. Good. Okay, I want to earn. So you want to win it with your job. This is a very good wish that you are putting right now. Okay, I want to earn $50,000. Look what you say, from the next month. This means that you will start earning these $50,000 starting from the next month until when? 20 years? In 20 years, you may very nice do it, okay? Until is the word that you are searching. I want to earn $50,000 until, and then you put the date or the month or the year that you want, okay? For example, till the end of 2021, I want to earn with my job or with different jobs and skills that I have, $50,000, okay? So it's specific, you know from where it is coming, so you have the budget, you know it's measurable by time, but when I say measurable by time is when the time finishes. I want this to happen till then. Pak. I have ordered, guys, even boyfriends like this many years ago. Okay, since next month. It again, the word since, check your English. Since will mean starting from. But what we are searching is ending at. So just write it with until the end of next month. Okay, until the end of August 2021, I want, okay, not since, because since it's starting from. And the universe does not get that you are mistaken. It doesn't care that you are mistaken. It just takes your words. Okay, so be very specific. Now I'm very thankful that you have put such kind of a wish, because from these wishes, whoever will keep on moving the course with me, the course, as I said, is already written, but I will give you the first tricks that you can find after, even with in the course. It's just taking your 10 very specific wish, and from there you can start finding your blockages, like yours right now. If you want these $50,000, Masoud, to be yours in 1 month, why don't you have it? I'm saying this to everybody. If you want something and you don't have it now, why don't you have it? And better question, why it's not going to happen for you? For you, not for other people. There are other people that can make $50,000 per week. But why you cannot make it? And start finding your bugs in the system. This is why we are writing wishes down. Because these bugs we need to find. Okay? So take your time in 1 day or 2 and write down your 100 non-specific wishes and 100 very, very specific wishes, from which, once you put yourself out there with very specifically, I hope that you have already got it, how exactly and which are the rules that you need to put there. how exactly you need to write it down there. Then you can start finding your bugs in the system. And as well as when you put an end date, then your RAS in the head has a limited time. Okay, I need to provide this till then. Guys, I have ordered even boyfriends like this. I'm honest. Many years ago, when I was using my RAS already consciously, I have ordered myself a boyfriend to start a relationship exactly on 26th of June. This was many years ago. And it happened, and the person came exactly on 26th of June because my RAS was making all possible this to happen because I said that I wanted like this. Maybe my mind is my blocker. Yes, this is for sure. But to find what is blocking you, you first start by writing your wishes down. Because it's then that when you can start locating. As I said, this webinar, it's only the beginning and I make it free for everybody. And I will send you guys as well one practice that is very deep about how was this in, it's coming to me in my language, I need to translate it in English, bringing back the right to ask. It's exactly for so many people that they have grew up in an environment that in order to be a good kid, they have forbidden themselves to ask anything. And that's why most of these people right now, they don't like to ask, and they don't like to wish for anything. And I was one of these people, and I'm still working on that, but I have a big progress. Now I'm more easy to ask and accept as well receive. So it's another thing that I will give you guys for free. I am here now for your questions. Just before give you the moment to tell you to ask me whatever you want. I am already here to tell you that I've created this course that it's nearly 7 hours, that it's full of practices, which one of which will help you exactly locate and separate. There will be location practices from where exactly to find your bugs in the system. First of which, the first place from which we search is exactly the precious wishes of ours. There are practices that will make you find your bugs regarding money, regarding love, regarding family, regarding, this might sound familiar for many people, taking pleasure. So many people don't let themselves even go on a vacation or spend money on themselves. So bug in the system about environment, about childhood, about negative experience, all these we will find and locate in the course. Where are they exactly? And there are separational practices. They are already registered, they are already there. And after this is what I called recharging. Once you clean, once you find that something that is stuck in your head is not yours, you can separate from it with certain practices and then put in it whatever you want. I will give you a very quick story. Maybe some of you have heard it. It's again my personal story. When I was growing up with my grandmother, every summer I was spending with my grandparents. It is difficult for me to specify whether it is blocked. Yes, that's why you need a course. Rosemach, I don't know who is Rosemach. I know that it's speaking in my language because I saw Bulgarian on top. You need the course Rosemach for you. You can take it in Bulgarian, in the Bulgarian website, because there are the all exercises from which that will help you catch it. So listen to this story because it's very, very thoughtful. It might be very thoughtful, but it might be very helpful because for me, it truly changed my life. So when I was growing up, every summer I was going to my grandparents in a village, in a small village, to spend their summer with them. And my grandmother, thank God she's still alive. It's the only grandmother that I still have. She was constantly repeating one thing. Don't do this because what will the people say? Don't do that because what will the people say? Don't jump, don't laugh, pay attention how we will dress up because what will the people say? And it's not about even that they will say something bad or good, but they're just because they will discuss me. And to discuss you, in her head, it was something very bad. And how do we learn? How do we get stuck programs in subconscious? I have a webinar called A Step Away from the Dream. You can find it through my website, where I explain the 5 most common blockages. And one of them, it's exactly what is stuck in subconscious, the course that we are working today. How do we learn in subconscious? By repetition, by observation, like we are seeing what's happening there, and by experience. These are the 3 ways that we get stuck things in the subconscious as programs from 0 to 7, sometimes from 0 to 15. And she was repeating all the time, pay attention, don't do this, don't do that. What will the people say? When I was growing up as a teenager, I was like, oh, I don't care what will the people say. You know, I choose for myself, I don't care. But true to be said, this phrase, what will the people say, was stuck here. It was stuck in my head. 2010, already on my very first self-development seminar, as I said, I was there. We were like people from CEOs and billionaires till people that have literally sold their car to be there, which was me. I was one of these people. I literally sold my car. It was the most expensive thing that I had, just to can attend and to can pay the tax and to attend this thing. And why did I do? Because I felt very stuck at this point. At this time, I was very unhappy with my life. I had 13 years of music education, but I was working in an office because I couldn't go and stay out there and do anything. And in the end of this course, the facilitator, which was Egyptian, said to us, okay, so now 1 hour, the stage, guys, is yours. Whoever has some talent, you can come up and show it. Just show yourself. And there were people going there to draw, to jump, to dance break, to sing, to do whatever. And me, the 13 years education of music singer, I was sitting in my chair, frightened, red, shaking, unable even to raise my hand. Unable. And everything inside of me was screaming, I'm a singer, I can sing, I can perform, I can create. And I was sitting out there, red till tears, fighting with me, because all that was going into my head, it was, do not stand up, because what will the people say? Do not raise your hand, because what will the people say? They will see you, that they will critique you, they will discuss you. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I was sweating in a cold sweat after. And after 20 minutes fighting myself, I started raising, hey, hi, me. I have no memory about how did I went on stage, what did I do on stage. There was applause and things. I just realized that my bug in the system, my problem wasn't that I didn't have enough education, wasn't that I needed presentational skills, wasn't that I needed to go to how to trust in you and how to value yourself and elsewhere courses. My problem was the belief system coming from my grandmother, that it was just came to me by repetition, saying, what will the people say? And then I was able to locate it. And by work, I found that this is coming actually from my grandmother. It's not mine. What I'm going to tell you guys, most of the sabotaging programs that you will start finding, they are not even yours. You have learned it, you have experienced it somehow, so it may come to you as a negative experience. So it might come to you like this. You have seen it somewhere, and it was repeating to your head so many times. It's difficult to face, have money. It's you need to know your place. For people in your country, you're a poor country, you cannot have it, blah, 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 blah. They are the others. In the other place, there is the happiness, is the goodness. And all these things are not even your belief systems. You have heard it somewhere. So in this course, I will help you locate from where is these belief systems coming from. Which are they, from where are they coming, and how to separate from them and start adding the good. Why this is so important. If you start directly adding the good, the positive things that you can stack in you, It's going to be how? Without cleaning. You buy a new furniture in a new house, and without the cleaning, the garbage and the smell from before, from the other people living there, you just put the new furniture. How great it's going to be for you. You need to clean first. Yes, we have the same education or culture in Morocco. Yes, in Bulgaria too. In Bulgaria too, we were under occupation nearly 500 years. Europeans and Americans are so good, and we are the poor ones and the stupid ones, and I don't know what. We had the same bugs in the system that are not even ours. So guys, you're welcome. I will send you actually after the links for how you can participate to the full course program. That it's, as I said, nearly 7 hours of locating, then separating, then recharging practices. The full price of the course normally starts. There are 3 packs. They start from 89 euro. But for the people that are with me today, and that will send me a message up till tomorrow evening. For all of you guys, it's going to be only 69 euro, the full program. But even if you practice only this that we have done right now, you will have a profit. Write your 100 wishes and write your 10 wishes, okay? And then in 1 month, see what's going to happen. Just don't let your RAS to interrupt you. I will send you guys the access link from my website on how to participate the program, just to profit the lower price of 69 euro, or in dirhams, how much is this? 690 dirhams. There will be payment methods in the website, and just write me a message that you are from the webinar today, so you want the cheaper price. I'm here from your questions because we are over time with 20 minutes. Whatever you want to ask me, I'm here for you. Profit. And honestly, for me, it was a huge pleasure. It was a huge pleasure to pass this evening with all of you guys. Okay. Don't forget, I will write you down into all people. I will send you email to remind you about the homework that we have from today. So many thanks, Tatyana, for this amazing session. For me, it was a huge pleasure. В Facebook страницата има ли български сайт? Отговориме на английски език. Росомаха, okay. This was a question in Bulgaria in my Facebook page. Is there a Bulgarian website? Yes. Okay, so I have 2 websites. For the Bulgarian public, I have Bulgarian website. I'm going to write it right down, the Bulgarian one. wishinbulgaria.com, which, yes. So this is the Bulgarian website that I just put in the description. But guys, I will send it to you. Just send me a message somewhere. I will send it to you. And this course, Wishing One, it's already launched. It's already there. So you can take as well a little bit more than 7 hours program there, full of practices and things where you can, I didn't put, very sorry, I put it incorrectly, not with a point. Wishing Bulgaria.com. This is the Bulgarian one. The English one, it's almost the same because it's a subdomain. Okay, Tatyana Trifonova, wishinbulgaria.com. But you will receive this thing right after we finish. I will send you guys the website, and by tomorrow evening, whoever apply, you will profit from a lower price for the program. wishinbulgaria.com. This is the second thing that it's Tatyana Trifonova. This is the English one. And the program there, as I said, it's structured in a way that you can pass it from home. Of course, you can send me emails with your questions if you have something that you cannot pass, and I will help you. But the program is made in a way that you can pass it alone from home. You make a video, there is certain things, and homework is very important there. You make the video, then you take 1 to 3 days to make the exercises, to make the homework, and then you move to the next video. And it's made in a way that in a month and a half, you can pass the full program. More fast people can pass it even in 2 weeks. but normally, tranquillement, in a month and a half, you can pass the full program. And what is important for me in the end of the course, absolutely without me, to know how to catch your bugs without me. So whatever is the problem that you want to have, you just look around in your life. Whatever you have or not have, there is a subconscious program causing it. Surely. With the speed of 20,000 key. Yes? So the idea is till the end of the course, you to know about whatever that you want to have in life, to know how to overpass it without me, without the coach that is coming after you with a stick, do this, like do that. You will know alone. Okay. Ciao, благодаря, прекрасно слухай синхронно. Вселенната ти пожелавам. Merci. Thank you, Rosamaha. So guys, if there are no questions, I will say goodbye to everybody. And kisses, thank you for being with me. Thank you for passing this time together. Yes. And yeah, hope to see you soon and wait for your reviews in the messages or website. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Amira, as well. Thank you, everybody. You can switch on your voices if you want to say something, just to say goodbye. If someone want to say to me something live. For me, it was a pleasure to be together. Bye, Mustafa. Goodbye, everybody. Okay. Okay. I forgot only to write you down, guys. This is my email for whichever does not have it. And of course, if you have me in your Facebook or if you have me on Facebook or LinkedIn or whichever you know me, you can text me as well a message there, or to use my official email to contact me with any questions. And don't forget to write your wishes down. I will say bye-bye to everybody. Thank you a lot. For me, it was a pleasure. Bye.